How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? Listen, I hope everybody is blessed, man. Man, I'm here to tell you, like, I just want to get right into it because I'm here to tell you that, like, it's not a God problem, it's a belief problem. Right? I'm getting straight into it, y'all. I'm getting straight into it because this was something that was deeply on my heart. And like when I read this, I say, you know what, my people need to hear this, right? My people need to hear this. It's not so much of God, it's a belief problem, right? It's always got something to do with us. Like I want y'all to understand like the power of belief, right? When you have like so much belief in something, like when you can like it help you attack the mission different, y'all. It help you attack your goals different. It help you attack life different when you just have this like belief, right? And people like misconstrue that, and people like get the misconception. They think it's something deeper than just having belief, right? If you don't believe you can be a millionaire, right, you're gonna spend all your money. You're not gonna make investment, right? Like, why would I make investment if I don't believe I can be a millionaire? It just don't make sense. If I don't believe I'm worthy, like if I don't believe I'm worthy, why would I try to go find that perfect, not the perfect, but find that like that great mate, that great spouse, that great husband, that great wife? If I don't believe in myself or think I'm worthy of having a great spouse and wife or a great husband, like I'm not gonna search for that, right? So it's all got to do with your belief, y'all. I believe I can become a multimillionaire. I believe I can build generational wealth. I can believe I can change like thousands of lives of so many others. Like I deeply believe that, y'all, and my actions reflect it. So I want you to know the reason why you're taking those type of measures, the reason why you do certain things, the reason why you don't chase your dream is not a God problem, y'all. It's a belief problem. It's directly tied to your belief, right? I want you to like write that word down, belief. And I got this from Myron Golden. Because he's a powerful brother in my eye. Like he's like one of the guys like I really look up to, and I'm actually going to meet him next month in May, y'all. Actually going to meet him. Right. And that's another thing too, y'all. Like, let's start putting more money in ourselves. Right. Let's start making like those investment back in ourselves. Like, let's take the money and start getting educated. Let's take the money and start buying mentors. Let's take the money and start buying books. Let's take this money and start buying courses. Right. Put the money back in you for your future growth, y'all. What seeds are you planting? You only reap what you sow. You're gonna reap what you sow. Um, but I'm like, you're gonna reap what you sow, y'all. So let's start putting the money back in ourselves. Like, let's start laying the groundwork. Let's start planting seeds that we can reap from 5, 10 years from now, right? And most of us are not planting those seeds or putting things in place, and we looking up and we won't harvest. How you gonna harvest something that was never planted? Right? You can't harvest something that was never planted. So I want you to start planting those good seeds, and so you can get a good harvest. So you can get a good sow, right? So like I said, man, Myron Golden said something that was so powerful to me, y'all. Like it was so powerful. Um, I just had it and I lost it, y'all. I lost it, right? But I got to tell y'all this. I got to tell y'all this, y'all. I got to give it to y'all. Um, belief. I was going to believe. That what it was, believing. And he told him, he said, just look at the word believe, right? Just look at that word believe. I want you to spell it out. Look at the word believe. Like, just watch the word believe, because whatever you believe, that's the thing that you will be living. Okay, we get somewhere. The same thing that you believe it is what you will be living. So whatever you're living right now is a direct reflection of your belief system. It's a direct reflection of your belief system. If you don't believe that you can become healthy, you're going to eat bad. You're going to do things that are unhealthy. Why? Because I don't believe I can be healthy anyway. So I'm going to develop the habits that lead to me being unhealthy. Right? It's a direct reflection of my belief. I want y'all to write down three things. I want y'all to write down three things. Your feelings lead to thoughts, and your thoughts lead to actions. Right? Depending on how we feel, that's a direct a belief. Like how we feel, that leads to the thoughts, and those thoughts lead to action. Like those are so critical, right? And that's why perspective is so important, right? All of that is tied to what you believe, mindset. Like all of that is tied together, right? You have to have a certain mindset, or you have to like get that positive perspective on situation because you'll approach it different, right? You'll go through things different when you just get a different perspective, right? So I went to the doctor today. Y'all. I'm gonna teach y'all about perspective. I'm gonna teach y'all about perspective. Like I want y'all to write that word down too. Like, cause we gonna like I don't want to just preach and I don't want to just give a sermon. Like I want us to have like some knowledge and some actionable steps we can take to make our life better. Like that's what I want. So listen, I went to the doctor. Y'all, and I got some bad news, bro. Right? It was saying like I'm like 2 points away from being a diabetic. I got like might have too much fat in my blood. Uh, like if I don't tighten up, like bro, you might be end up becoming diabetic because for one, I'm so prone to it. My mama diabetic, my granddaddy, um, my other grandmom, like so many of my people are like are with like a diabetic. Like I had like I'm prone to it. It's in my family, like it running my bloodline, right? And so I have to be extra cautious on what I eat and how I like my diet and my exercise. Like I have to be extra cautious. I have to be extra conscious on the things I eat. Why? Because I'm already prone to it, y'all. And some of us, oh, this is good. This is good, y'all. Some of us, we're already too prone to poverty that we don't even need to play with it. Okay. Like you already there. Like your mama will poor, your daddy will poor, your grandma, like we already prone to poverty. So we don't even need to flirt with it. Right? We don't even need to flirt with it. So some people are in better positions than us, y'all. Some people can eat bad and still be good because they might have a great family line. But me, I can't take those same measures that they took. Why I can't take those same measures? Because I'm more prone to you. I'm more prone to diabetes than you are. So you might can eat how you want to eat and still be good. I can't do that because it's running my bloodline. I'm more prone to it, right? And so, I went to the doctor and they were telling me all those things. I'm like, bro, this is not good. Right? I'm 26 years old. I'm like, man, I'm 26, bro. I'm young. I got 2 kids. Like, I want to be here. I'm talking about building wealth. I'm talking about all these great things. But I want to get my health right. And I really want to be here for my family and my kids. I want to see them get old and have kids and my grandkids. Like, I want to see that, y'all. Like, I want to see that. I want to be here to witness that. I want to see here and spend time with my grandkids, be able to still walk around and move good and look good, y'all. Because when you look good, you feel good. Right? I don't know about you, but when I look good, I feel good. And I want you to look good too, right? So listen, but we was talking about that and they were telling me, yeah, man, you might have too much fat in your blood. We might have to start putting you on some medicine. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing no medicine, bro. But he was like, I'm gonna give you some time. He like, bro, I give you a whole year to fix it. If it's not fixed, you know what I'm saying, we might have to take those measures. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. But y'all, I didn't instantly go, this is bad, right? Well, it was bad, but I didn't look at it as a bad situation. I'm like, I needed this today. I needed this today. I told my doctor, I say, Dr. Wynn, like I needed this because like this is gonna drive this right here, this bad news is gonna bring something good out of me. And sometimes you need something bad to happen to you to bring something good out you. Like stop my perspective. I ain't looking at it like God, why me or why I can't eat what I want to eat. I'm like, nope. This is measures. This bad news gonna help me take that measure, that extra step, that like to the next level on my health from this bad news. We finna go attack it better now. We finna go get it better now. Right? We finna do more cardio. We finna eat less bread. We finna eat less greasy food. Like we finna change, y'all, right? And I told like don't let them change it till you change. And so I say, you know what? This was perfect. I needed this. I needed this news because I have been slacking. And sometimes we need a punch in the face, right? Sometimes we need a punch in the face. Some of you know you've been slacking on your dreams and goals, but you don't have nobody in your corner to tell you you've been slacking, right? I knew I've been slacking, but to hear my doctor tell me, like I'm glad I got a doctor that like say, listen, bro, you slipping. And to be honest with me, he don't care nothing about my feelings. Right? Some of you got people that are around you that care too much about your feelings and they won't tell you how it is and they end up hurting you even worse. Like just imagine my doctor didn't be real with me because he cared about my feelings. Yeah, but Kevon Turner, you good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no fat in your blood. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so you good. Like, and now I would have went out there with a problem that I don't know it's a problem because my doctor don't care about my feelings. Listen, y'all, get people around you that give you real counseling and don't care about your feelings because the real counseling is what's going to grow you. Caring about your feelings is what's going to hurt you, right? It make you feel good, but it hurt you in the long run, right? And so I just thank God for me building up the courage to even get a doctor, right? I know us as men, like we don't like to go to the doctor, and I definitely want to like tell y'all, bro, get you a doctor, bro. It's so critical. He told me something. He say like, you look healthy on the outside, like you look, you know what I'm saying? You look good. You look like you're in shape. You look, you know what I'm saying? But when we go pop that hood on that car, yeah, bro, you got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Your blood ain't right. All these types of things, y'all. And so I just want to like encourage y'all, like perspective. That's what we were talking about, perspective, right? I didn't look at it as a bad thing. I'm like, yep, this is good for me. Because now I'm finna go harder on my health. I'm finna be more health conscious. I'm finna start watching more what I eat. I was watching what I eat, but I ain't gonna lie, I slacked off, y'all. I slacked off. You know what I'm saying? I got comfortable, right? But that right, I needed that wake up call to say, bro, if you keep going the route you're going, you will be a diabetic. You will have bad health, and you might not live long to see your kids, bro, get all grown and have babies. You feel me? So like that was just so important to me, and based on my perspective on how I look at it. So I turned a bad situation to something good. And I want you to know you can do that with any situation, y'all. It's all about perspective. A 6 can look like a 9, and a 9 can look like a 6, depending on the angle you look it from. Depending on the angle you look at it from, y'all. So like perspective is so important. How you look at it. Most people, like some people could have looked at it as a bad thing and let that took them down, like let them like lead more into the bad eating, lead more into the bad sleeping habit, lead more into the bad drinking, right? Because that other bad news, they're like, man, I can't get healthy, man, anyway. So I'm just gonna continue to do bad things, right? I'm just gonna continue to eat bad. I'm not gonna exercise, right? But I didn't look at that as a bad thing. I said, you know what, this is actually good for me because I needed to hear this, right? I'm glad you don't care about my feelings, just tell me the truth. Well, man, but listen. So what I really came here, man, and talk about is not God, it's your belief. And I want you to write that down. I want you to write that down. It's not God, it's your belief, right? Like 9 times out of 10, y'all, or 10 times out of 10, it always be us, y'all. It's never a God problem. It's always us as the humans with the belief we have, right? Most of us don't believe we can build wealth. So your actions are a direct reflection of your belief system, right? In a democracy, in the type of economy we have, they believe you should people should vote and people should have opinions, right? So based on their belief, the habits align with that, right? In a dictatorship economy, they don't believe no people should have no type of authority. It's all about like this one person, this dictator, right? And so because of that belief system, their habits align with that. So I want you to understand, if you don't like your life or you don't like the things you're doing, change your belief system. And the only way you can change your belief system is start getting around new people, start getting new information, and we can change the belief system, because the belief system you have right now is leading to those bad habits, right? It just, if you don't feel like you can never lose weight and be healthy, y'all, why would I take the measures to go exercise and eat right? Right? You see how belief work? See how belief work? So I want to show y'all, like in the Bible, ooh, it was good. I want to show y'all, like read in the Bible, like how belief can deter the whole mission. Your belief, and it ain't God. God already provided you with the tools. God done provided you with everything you need for the dream, the goal, the mission, the purpose, the gift. God done provided you with all that. But the reason why you can't attack it, how you need to attack it, is a direct reflection of your belief system. Like, do you believe? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you believe that one day you can retire happily with your family and spend more time with your kids? Like, do you really believe that? And if you don't believe that, y'all, your habits are definitely aligned with that. Your habits are definitely aligned with that. So I want to show y'all. We are going to go to Exodus chapter 3. Exodus chapter 3, verse 7. Right? We're going to start there. We're going to read a couple more verses because I want to show y'all. Right? I want to show y'all like how like your belief system is not God's belief system. I want to show y'all how how God provided Moses with the tool. It told him, hey, listen, I done gave you everything you need for this mission. I'm sending you on this mission with this vision. I need you to go accomplish it, and I'm providing the tools for you. I just need for you to have the belief. And that was the only thing that was killing Moses on the mission, his belief system. So Exodus chapter 3, verse 7, the Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because they're slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. Watch this. So I have came down to rescue them from the land of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Listen, God want abundance for you, y'all. God want abundance for you. The home of the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, Hivites, and the Jebusites. And now the cry of the Israelites has reached me, and I have seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelite, out of Egypt. Watch it, y'all. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? Right? This is belief. He's like, God, why are you giving me this mission? Who am I? I don't think I'm like, he basically already saying like he don't feel like he's worthy to go do that. Right? So if you don't feel like you're worthy, how many of us got a gift or a purpose that God has showed you, and you always saying, man, God, why you give me that? Like, I'm not worth that. How many of you, God has already gave you the vision, the mission, and the purpose, and you like, God, I'm not worth that. God, I'm not worth that big house. God, I'm not worth going and talking to them kids. Like, who am I? Right? That's a direct reflection of your belief. And I want you to understand, if God told you, if God gave it to you, he already done put it in you. You just got to believe you can go do it. I don't care how many gifts or purposes God give you. If you do not believe, you're not going to take the action to go make it happen. I need you to start believing. And we just seeing, but Moses said to God, who am I that should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? And God said, I will be with you. And this will be the sign to you that who I have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, the God of your father has sent me to you, and they ask me, what is his name? Then what should I tell them? Listen, y'all believe. All of this is coming from because he don't believe he's worthy to go get on that mission. He don't understand, like, bro, if God is talking to you, if God has gave you that vision, God has gave you that gift, he has already qualified you for the purpose. But it's your belief, not God. It's your belief on the reason why you can't go chase the dream. It's the reason why things is going the way it's going. It's not a God problem. I want you to get it out your head. It ain't God. Stop blaming God. Stop saying, God, why me? God already told you what to do. God already provided you with the tools. But your lack of belief, that you don't believe that you're worthy to be a millionaire. You don't believe that you're worthy to be a wealth. You don't believe that you and your family are worthy to take those nice trips and have those nice vacations. You don't believe that. So that's why y'all don't get it. But God has already provided you with everything to get all those things he has desired for you and your family. But your belief system is directly hurting you. Your belief system is holding you back. I want you to understand, like, it's only like, once you can get over that, once you can get over you, like, stop believing, once you can get over that, like, disbelief in yourself, like, once you can cross that bridge, y'all, and start believing, y'all, I promise you, like, you're going to go to some new heights in life. I promise you. What is his name? Then what should I tell them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelite. I am has sent me to you. And that's another thing what I do, y'all. Like, that's why when I do my affirmation, I always put I am in front of it, because once you say I am, you're directly talking to God. You're directly speaking with God, right? You're directly acknowledging that God likeness in you. Right. So that's why I always say, like, I am worthy. I am wealthy. Like, I am a generational curse breaker. Right. I am an investor. I am confident. I am strong. Right. I am encouraging. I say those things. I am intelligent. Right. Because I'm directly now, I'm acknowledging the God likeness in me. God told you. Tell him I am sent you. I am who I am. Right. So I like that's the direct, like that's the you when you say I am and anything after that, you're directly acknowledging that God likeness in you. And God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generations. I am. So watch this, y'all. Watch this. I'm just like, this is a great story about Moses because it's directly a reflection of belief, y'all. Belief. Um, watch this. Watch this. So we're gonna keep reading. Um, he told Moses answer. Oh, he said he doing it. I would not make the Egyptian favorably disposed toward his people, so that when you leave, you will not go empty handed. Every woman is to ask her neighbor and any woman and living in her house for articles of silver and gold and for clothing, which you will put on your sons and daughter, and so you will plunder the Egyptians. Moses answered, what if they do not believe me or listen to me? The Lord did not appear to you. Then the Lord said to him, what is that in your hand? A staff, he replied. The Lord said, throw it on the ground. Moses threw it on the ground. It became a snake and he ran from it. And the Lord said to him, reach out your hand and take it by the tail. So Moses reached out and took hold of the snake and turned it back into a staff in his hand. This, said the Lord, is so that they believe that the Lord, the God of the fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has appeared to you. Like, bro, I'm the same God that provided, that watched over Abraham, that watched over Jacob, that watched over Isaac. Like, I'm that same God that you are speaking of right now, that you're speaking to. I'm that same God that saved them. I'm the same God that blessed them. Then the Lord said, put your hands inside your cloak. So Moses put his hand into his cloak, and when he took it out, the skin was leprous. It had became as white as snow. Now put it back in your cloak, he said. So Moses put his hand back into his cloak, and when he took it out, it was restored like the rest of his flesh. Then the Lord said, if they do not believe you or pay attention to the first sign, they may believe the second. Listen. So what listen, y'all, God is going out his way to prove to you, bro, listen, I am who I say I am, right? God is like, how many times God done proved that? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. This is so good. How many times you done been through something and God done saved you? How many times, God, you done almost about to been in that car wreck, but God saved you. Like, God saved you from the DUI. God saved you from getting put out. Like, God saved you when you got fired. Like, how many things you done been through in your life, and God has always showed you, listen, I am who I say I am. I got you. And we still don't believe. Like, just listen, y'all, you all done been through so much in life to get to where you at today, but your belief system for you to take you to that next level, like, God done showed you he can show up and show out. Why you don't believe him? God, like, you all done been through so much. You done been through divorces. You done been through your kids not liking you. You done been fired. You like, some of you probably done been raped. Like, you done been through so much, and God done showed you he was there every step of the way, but you still don't believe him. And then God is showing Moses, listen, I'm going to show you all these things. Like, bro, I am who I say I am. I am who I say I am. But like, if you don't believe, like, it's still certain actions you're not going to be able to take. The Lord said, if they do not believe you, pay attention to the first sign, they believe the second. But if they do not believe these two signs or listen to you, take some water from the Nile and pour it onto the ground. The water you take from the river will become blood on the ground. Moses said, watch this, y'all. Moses said to the Lord, pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and of tongue. Belief. I'm going to keep saying it, y'all, because I really want y'all to get it. Belief. God done showed you. He done took your cloak, turned it white. He done turned your staff into a snake. He told you, if they don't believe those two signs, I got another one for you. Like, I'm just trying to show you I am who I say I am. I'm just trying to show you I am God that got you. I am God that can make things possible. I am that God. What are you talking about? Why are you still questioning me? So And he says, "You turn if they don't believe that, take some Nile, take some water from the Nile River, and pour it on the ground. And I'll turn it to blood." Listen, I am telling you, I can do these things. I'm trying to prove to you that I am who I say I am. I just need you to believe in me, right? I'm showing you these things, but once again, he say, Lord, I have never been eloquent, right? Meaning like I have never been like an effective speaker, right? Neither in the past nor have you spoken to me. I am slow of speech and tongue. Believe, y'all. Why can't we just believe in God? Why can't we just like God done showed us and showed that like he been showing up in your life for so long. Like you done been through so much already. He already proved to you, but it's your belief system. Moses don't have belief, y'all. He keep questioning like, God, man, I don't think I'm right for that, y'all. I don't like God. You want me to go speak to these people and tell them that you are actually directly speaking through me, like God, like I can't go do that. I'm not a person. I've never been eloquent. I'm still before you spoke to me and after you spoke to me, like I'm still slow of speech of the tongue, right? Like I am not good at speaking. They're not gonna listen to me. But listen, bro, God ain't giving you that mission if He didn't feel like you were prepared for it. I want to tell you something. If God, I don't like, if you might feel like you prepared, that's your little thinking. That's your little mindset. That is your world. That is your fleshly way. But in the spirit of God, like I'm telling you, you can do it, y'all. If He gave you that business idea, I don't care what your life look like right now. If He gave you that multi-million-dollar vision, I don't care what your life look like right now. I'm telling you that you can do it, y'all. He would not have sent you on that mission or gave you that vision if He didn't feel like you were prepared for it. But it's all the thinking, the mindset of the people we are hanging around that we can't go to that next level, right? Because the people around us are living in poverty. The people around us are telling you like that dream is too big. The people around you are telling you you ain't enough, and you directly believing that, and that has led to your belief system, and you disregard everything God told you. And you disregard everything God has told you. You disregard everything God has set for you because of your belief system. And those little people you hang around with, those small mindsets, when you tell them that big vision and what God has showed you, they tell you, nah, bro, you can't do that. That's too much. I think you need to just play it safe. And you believe them over God. Watch this. Then the Lord said to him, who gave human beings their mouths? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will help you speak and will teach you what to say. Belief, y'all. Belief. I believe, right? God is telling him, bruh, who you think I am? Who you think make humans deaf or mute? Who you think give humans their mouth? Who you think like give humans everything they need? Like I am that guy. Like I am the Alpha and Omega. I will teach you what to say. Like why are you worrying about you don't know how to speak right now? I told you to go speak to them kids. I ain't asked you, did you know how to speak right now? Don't you? I made you. Don't you think I know what you're capable of, son? Is you tripping? Is you crazy? Like, do you not understand that I understand what you're capable of doing or not doing? If I gave you the mission, listen, I would not give you the vision without provision. That's how God work, y'all. That's why I love him so much. That's why he's so unique. That's why he's so I earned that number one spot in my life. And I hope he's number one in your life too, right? Because God will not give you the vision without provision. He just wouldn't do that, y'all. Right? God would not give you the vision without provision. And Moses so worried about like he said, Moses don't believe in himself. Even after God has showed him numerous of times, like, bro, I can turn your cloak, I can turn your staff into a snake, I can turn water to blood. Like I'm showing you. I just need for you to go believe, but because Moses didn't believe in himself, because Moses didn't believe in the mission or he was capable, he didn't believe in his ability to go after the mission or chase the mission. He didn't do certain things he didn't do to go chase it, y'all. And I want you to know the only thing holding you back today is your belief system. God already provided you with everything. God already provided you. I just want you to know that God already provided you with everything you need, but it's your belief system that's holding you back. It's your belief system. So watch this, y'all. Watch this. So Moses was supposed to go save the Egyptians. I mean, say go save the Israelites from the Egyptians, right? But watch this, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Because of his belief, he couldn't enter the mission with faith and courage. Watch this. Then the Israelite overseers went and appealed to Pharaoh. Why have you treated your servant this way? Your servants are given no scrawl, yet we're told, make bricks. Your servants are being beaten, but the fault is with your own people. Yeah, so this is Exodus 5, chapter 5, verse 15. Pharaoh said, lazy, that's what you are, lazy. That is why you keep saying, let us go and sacrifice to the Lord. Now get to work. You will not be given any scrawl, yet you must produce your full quota. So this is what Pharaoh is telling to the Israelites. So watch this, y'all. So the Israelite overseer realized that they were in trouble when they were told, you are not to reduce the number of bricks required of you each day. When they left Pharaoh, they found Moses and Aaron, because that's who the people God sent to go save those people from under the ruling of the Pharaoh and the Egyptians. When they left Pharaoh, they found Moses and Aaron waiting to meet them, and they said, may the Lord look on you and judge you. You have made us obnoxious to Pharaoh and his official, and have put a sword in their hand to kill us. Listen, because of his belief system, he wasn't able to go conquer the mission like God had told him to. This is directly a belief, y'all. Imagine he would have just been like, "Yup, God done showed me he God. We finna go save these people. We finna go make it happen, y'all." But because he entered the mission with this disbelief, with this like, I'm not capable enough. He had already talked himself out of this. He already said like, "Well, they don't listen to me." Like, how many times God gave us that business idea, we automatically start thinking on what can go wrong. How many times we like God and gave us this investment idea, and we only thing we can think about, what can go wrong? What if I lose money? What if I go broke? What if the business don't work? What if I fail? Well, is it safe to say that you're already failing because you're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing? The worst thing can happen, you can go back to living the life you were living. Right? But why is always we think about the negative thing first? When God gave Moses that vision, he instantly started thinking negative. Like, what if they don't listen to me? Right? Like what? Why? Like, God, I can't speak well. Why are you sending me negative thinking? Right? And that's a poverty mindset, y'all. And that's because of his mindset and his belief system and his thinking. He was not able to go save the people like he was supposed to save them at first, right? And that's why the people like, bro, God is going to look on you and judge you. You have made it obnoxious to Pharaoh and his official, and he put a sword in their hand to kill us. Your belief system not only hurt you, but it hurt those people that depend on you. It hurt your family. It hurt your kids, your wife, your grandma. Like, the people that depend on you because of your belief system are going after the mission like God has offered you, that God has told you, that God has provided you with. It's not only hurt you, it's hurt those people that depend on you. Those people were depending on Pharaoh and Aaron. Not Pharaoh and Aaron, my bad. Moses. Those people were depending on Moses and Aaron. But because of Moses' belief system, because of his mindset, because of his negative thinking on what can go wrong, as itself just believing in God and taking the mission, he wasn't able to go do what he needed to do at first, right? Like, y'all, I need y'all like to really get this belief, 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 belief. Now listen, man, I really hope this helped y'all. Like, I thank y'all so much. I hope y'all continue to keep God first, because if you keep God first, you'll never be last. And most importantly, y'all, always put your education before entertainment.